He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bulldogs offense has the ball first today. Last time these two met, the Big Dogs ate as Georgia rolled easily.
And taking care of business in a rivalry game like they did, it means a lot. The bragging rights are even better. I can talk about stomping you out. Speaking of stomp, 2007, Mark Richt getting the team to run on the field, celebrate. Those are the moments that you think about in this series that mean so much.
Yeah, we talked to the Gator coaching staff. They said it felt like Herschel Walker was back toting the rock for the Bulldogs. I mean, they had no answer for Georgia's running game a season ago. Defensively, the Gators know they've got to be a lot more physical in this one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got it down the left. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. And he does a really nice job. Open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Hall to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
So Florida's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The play-action fake. He'll take a deep shot here. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Florida! Looking for the tie with the extra point. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the running back. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Well, it's an electrifying run, and you think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker into his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. Now, how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Right on the money. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Hall will throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Works the middle of the field.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver on the middle of the field.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's moved. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Gators! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between...
Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
My senior year, 1st and 1 on the goal line, and the Bulldogs had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at D-tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback sneak. I didn't get it. Called it again on 2nd down. I didn't get it. Called it again on 3rd down. I didn't get it. On 4th down, he subbed our running back, who came in the huddle and says, Red Snoopy, jump over the top, idiot. And we scored a touchdown.
That is great. That is phenomenal. And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback moving. Oh, he's got some space. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Man, he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. And when I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Montgomery. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They'll send the back in motion. Jones wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida. The extra point here would tie the game. Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Taylor. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Hall to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
That's a miss as an OC. He's coming to the sidelines and listen, that's not a great throw. We got to take something off of it. But we also can't miss inside. So it's a tough dynamic when you're throwing that out route. But either way, quarterback, wide receiver, they have to do a better job being on the same page.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled, tried to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moon. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Montgomery. They'll immediately call timeout. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Jones to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Go to the end zone. It's picked
wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. On target. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Hall will throw it. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. What a disappointment. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Right back to the well. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He'll do it himself. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Georgia! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Jones wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll take the deep shot. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They kick it away on 4th down. Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're working that left side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He had a head of steam working, but he'll be stopped just inches short of the score.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Scores on the sneak. There is little the Dogs enjoy more than and sticking it to the Gators, and boy, are they doing it right now.
Yeah, taking care of business. And listen, Georgia prides itself on being a physical unit. Every year, they're going to just pound you and bludgeon you. And Florida has had no response, just like in the last several games in this series. Georgia's just, they got the upper hand.
Georgia's always had talented teams. Certainly they were very talented back in the day when I played, and the program was in a great place. But because of recent success, they're just at a different level now. What they're recruiting, what the expectations are, and they're really showing that here in the second half.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll run it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to bull his way in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
On the ground. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jones to throw. Touchdown, Gator! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Minnesota packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Gophers Nation with them, too. This was supposed to...
Touchdown, Dogs! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The run from the shotgun. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Now the play fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's third and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big Gator gets it to the 49-yard line.
They've given up some yards, and they're not in a great spot, but here's the good thing. The defense is up a couple of possessions. If you force a field goal here, it becomes a lot harder to lose this football game. So don't be too aggressive. Play back, try to get the stop, and try to force the field goal.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Jones wants to throw it. Fires left. Where did he find a hole in that secondary? Lowers those pads. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he's shown it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off-play action. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Hall to go up top. Hauls it in. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. And they'll take a knee. Another chapter of this rivalry in the books, and this one